Hi everybody, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to give you an in-depth review of the Buzzaround LT 4-wheel by Golden Technologies. Now before we get started with this video, I just want to mention two quick things. Number one, if you want a copy of our free product catalog, just go on over to our website, mobilitydirect.com, click on the green button at the top of every page that says free catalog, fill out the short form, and you'll get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops. I also want to say that if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you're automatically going to get entered into our monthly giveaway raffle. That's right, once a month we pick one lucky subscriber to win a free powered mobility product just like this one. So if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and you could be the next lucky winner. With that being said, let's get started. So this is model GB108. Again, it's the Buzzaround LT. Over here, I have the GB107, which is the 3-wheel version, almost identical. The main difference is this one has 4 wheels. It's a little bit more stable, and we'll go over the specifications really quick while we give you a little walk around. So the Buzzaround LT has a 300-pound weight capacity. It could travel just over 3 miles per hour, and it can go on a full battery just over 5 miles on a full charge. It has a 2.5-inch ground clearance. So if you're not too close to the weight capacity, you can go on grass for short periods of time, but it's not really an off-road scooter. There's plenty of other scooters made by Golden that are better suited for off-road. This is the opening price scooter made by Golden, so it's going to be the most affordable option. It comes with two 12-volt batteries inside of a convenient carrying case, battery case if you will. We'll show you how that all works. It comes apart very easily, and the heaviest piece is only going to weigh 34 pounds. Now it has a turning radius of about 48.5 inches. With the 3-wheel version, it's going to turn much better, and it's going to have a 39-inch turning radius. The difference is the 4-wheel version is going to be a little bit more stable compared to the 3-wheel version, and we'll show you the difference in the floor space, but there's definitely an advantage on the 3-wheel version with regards to the floor space. You get more room for your feet, especially if you have big feet and long legs. The overall length of the Buzzaround LT is 44 inches, and the overall width is 23 inches, and it has 8-inch tires on the front and the rear. They're flat free, not air filled, so they're low maintenance, very easy to work with. Now, as far as the seat goes, it's 15.5 inches wide, 14.5 inches deep, and it comes with an excellent warranty. I mean, Golden Technologies is one of the most trusted name brands in powered mobility. They offer a limited lifetime warranty on the frame, 2-year warranty on the drivetrain and the electronics, and a 1-year warranty on the batteries. Now, what makes this scooter really special is the fact that it can come apart into 5 pieces. We're going to take it apart. We're going to talk about all of the different components, starting with the dash. So I'm going to power the unit up. On the right side, you've got an ignition here. It comes with 2 keys. So you just put the key in the ignition here and give it a turn clockwise. You're going to see the power light turns blue, it powers up, and all the battery meter lights turn on. As you start depleting the battery, as you use your scooter, these lights are going to turn off one at a time. I recommend charging when you get about halfway down. If you wait until it gets to the red or the orange, you're not going to get as much out of your battery as you would if you were to start charging as soon as it gets to like the last 2 green lights. So as a general rule of thumb, start charging when it's about halfway down. Don't wait until it gets into the orange and the red, and you should get at least 2 years out of your battery depending on the climate. Now just underneath the battery meter, you've got the speed limiter, aka the speed control knob. It's a potentiometer. So when it's all the way counterclockwise near the tortoise, the speed's going to be limited at the lowest speed. So I recommend starting off there if you've never used a scooter before, and as you get more comfortable, you can turn that speed limiter all the way up to get the full speed. Now, there's a horn button just underneath the speed control knob, which is great to let people know that you're coming up behind them. And I'm going to show you how the throttle system works now. I'm going to turn the speed about halfway, and on the right side or the left side, you can use these paddles to control the forward and the reverse motion with one hand. So if you're right-handed, just pull back on the right paddle and it goes forward, push forward and it goes backwards. Same thing with the left, only it's inverted, so you can pull back to go back or push forward to go forward. I also want to let you know that they are sensitive to the the touch. So if you barely pull, it goes slow. If you pull all the way, it takes off. So it's throttle sensitive to the touch, which is a convenient feature to really gain control over the speed. Now, as we work our way down, you're going to see on the left side, there's an XLR charging port. So it comes with an XLR charger, which is a 3-prong barrel connector. You plug it in right there, and that's how you charge the battery. There's also a secondary charging port on the battery box down low, which is removable. So when you're ready, you just pick this up with the handle. We'll show you how, and this entire case comes out. It has two 12-volt, 12-amp-hour batteries inside, and you can charge the battery box independently. Let's say if you use the scooter and you keep it in your garage, but you want to bring the batteries in to charge them overnight. If you're in a hotel, that can be a convenient option. Now, this little button right here, it's a circuit breaker reset button. So if you are going on hills, going on grass, and overworking the motor, or if you're exceeding the weight capacity, your unit might shut down abruptly. And that's to protect the motor from overheating. So if that happens, check to see if that button is pushed out. Just push it back in to reset the unit. And don't go so hard on your scooter. If you do that too often, you could burn out the motor. All right. So, going back to the dash, we've covered all the different components here. Nice little ergonomic grips on the handles. And working our way down the steering column, you're going to see the basket attaches to the steering column. And it's quite simple to remove it. Just pick straight up. You'll see this little pocket here that this hook slides into. So when you're ready to remove it, just pick straight up. To reinstall it, just line it up and slide it down. It's that easy. No tools required. I'm going to take it off to demonstrate the use of the tilt adjust knob. What you want to do is rotate this counterclockwise, and you're going to notice the teeth and the gap there starts to become wider. And as that's loose, you can control where you want that handlebar. If you want it closer to you, and then lock it into position by twisting this clockwise until it's nice and tight. And that's how you adjust the tilt. Now down here, there's a secondary knob. It's spring loaded. You want to push that in and rotate it a quarter of the way clockwise to lock the steering. You won't be able to turn, but I'll show you what that's used for in just a bit. Now, working our way down, again, you got the flat free tires. You got plenty of floor space here. However, there are wheel wells that go over the front wheels. So you don't have as much foot space here compared to the 3-wheel version. And I'm going to show you what it's like on the 3-wheel version. I'm going to get into it, and you're going to see that I have a lot more area to work with, especially if you have big feet and long legs. You can keep your feet down low, and you don't have those wheel wells. On the 4-wheel version, that we have here, you have those wheel wells, and you're forced to put your feet up high. Now, for someone like me, I'm about 6 feet tall, and it can get pretty close to the handlebars. Your knees can get pretty close to the handlebars. So you may want to consider the 3-wheel version. If you're tall, 6 foot like myself, I would probably go with the 3-wheel version. Assuming, your weight isn't too close to the weight capacity, it should perform just fine. The 3-wheel and the 4-wheel are very, very similar. However, the 3-wheel version can turn much sharper. The 4-wheel version is a little bit more stable, and it has less foot space. But if you're not worried about that, the 4-wheel version could be a really good option for you as well. Now, working our way back, we have in the rear a couple of different important things to go over. You have anti-tip wheels, some reflective stickers, and most importantly, this yellow lever. This yellow lever is to control the automatic braking system. You don't have to use a manual handbrake. It's automatically going to brake. You can't really move the unit because the brakes are always engaged. So the only way to really move it is with the throttle. Now, if you want to push the scooter manually, let's say the battery dies, you need to change it from the drive mode position to the neutral position. So you just push that forward. However, the unit's not going to work while it's in neutral. It's only something that you should temporarily use to push the scooter manually. And I'm going to demonstrate that for you. So right now it's in neutral mode, and the power button is blinking. And that's just telling you that the unit does not have the braking system engaged. It's beeping 5 times, and if you look at the user manual, that means that the braking system's not on. So the scooter won't move. So to fix that, turn the unit off, go back to the yellow lever in the back, which again, it's in neutral, so I can push the scooter manually right now. So once the unit's powered off, you can push it manually while it's in neutral, and then when you're ready to use it again with the motor and the throttle, put it back into drive, power up the unit, and now it's working again, just as it should. Now, we're going to go ahead and go over a couple of other things. First, on the back of the seat, you'll notice a universal 1-inch hitch receiver. You can put a rear basket here, oxygen tank holder, a basket. You can put a walker holder, cane holder. Tons of universal accessories are offered. Check out our product page in the accessories section to see those options. Now, as far as the seat goes, there's a bunch of neat features. You can flip the armrests up. You can rotate the seat 360 degrees with this lever on the right side. Now, when you're getting in and out of the seat, I like to rotate the seat to the left or to the right side, lift up the armrests, get in the seat, and then use the rotation lever to face forward. Now, you can rotate the seat 360 degrees. So if you want to back up to a table to have a bite to eat at the table without the handlebars being in the way, just rotate the seat 180 degrees, enjoy your meal. When you're done, rotate it back. Now, you can also adjust the width between the armrests. So if these are too close to you and you want to widen up that distance between the armrests, all you have to do is come to the back. You're going to see these little knobs. They're basically just little hand screws, finger screws that you loosen counterclockwise, and then you can either remove the armrests or bring them out wider, bring them in closer, wherever you want them, where you feel most comfortable, and then retighten. All right, so now that you've seen all the different components, I'm going to show you how to take it apart, and that's what makes this unit really special. It's very easy to travel with when you break it down. And to do that, you want to power off the unit, fold the backrest down, pick up from underneath on the front and the rear of the seat, and pick straight up. If you tilt in any direction while you're picking up, it's not going to come out. So make sure you pick straight up. And it comes out very easily if you go straight up. If you tilt in any direction, this male connection that's seated into the female connection is going to be at an angle, and this is rubber. So it'll grip onto this and it'll feel like it's stuck. So again, just make sure you pick straight up when you're taking it out. Now, this nut and bolt is used to control the height. You can adjust the height with a 2-inch range to make the seat higher or lower. Just remove this nut and bolt, and there's a few different holes to adjust the height of the seat post. The next step when you're taking it apart is to grab the battery box by the handle and remove it. There's nothing to it, and it's pretty lightweight. Next, we want to lower the tiller. So again, come back to this knob, rotate it counterclockwise, bring the handlebar assembly, aka the tiller assembly, all the way down. Retighten it so that it's not resting here on the battery terminal connections, and keep it there. It's going to build a really low profile to get it into the trunk of the car. Now, while it's down here, if it's in the trunk of your car, you need to lock the steering knob so that your handlebar doesn't swing around violently and scratch up anything or damage the scooter's dash components. And to do that, remember, there's a little spring-loaded knob here that you want to push in and give it a 1/4 of a turn clockwise. And now, you're not able to turn it, so it's not going to swing around violently. Keep in mind, you'll want to unlock it when you put it back together to use the scooter, or else you won't be able to turn the wheel. Now, the last step is pretty easy. I like to use one hand here on the seat post, my other hand here on this little lever, and pick up with both hands and pull forward. At this point, the unit is fully disassembled, and it's just 5 pieces that are very manageable. Now, the heaviest piece is going to be the front half, which weighs 34 pounds. The rear, which has the rear wheels and the motor, weighs 20.5 pounds, and the seat assembly weighs 13.5 pounds. The battery pack only weighs 17.5 pounds. So again, it's very easy to work with, and it fits in the trunk of most vehicles. Of course, if it's too heavy, you can also get a vehicle lift. Just give our non-commissioned sales experts a call, and they'll find a compatible lift that will work with your vehicle and scooter type. Now, to put it back together, I'm going to show you how that's done. It's pretty easy. You just have to know how it works. So this bar on the rear frame is going to be used and these two hooks on the front part of the frame are just gonna have to be lined up with that bar, and you literally just wanna drop the hooks onto that bar. At that point, it clicks into place. It's super easy. I'm gonna show you that one more time from further away, just so that you can see how easy it is. So again, seat post with one hand, lever with the other. Line it up, make sure it's straight, bring the hooks over that bar on the rear, and it clicks right into place. It's that easy. Super convenient, and we love this scooter. The next step would be to raise the tiller assembly, so loosen the tiller adjustment knob, bring it all the way up, retighten. Now remember, if your steering is locked, you're not gonna be able to turn, so give that a push, rotate counterclockwise a quarter of a turn, and you're able to turn again. At this point, you wanna grab the battery box by the handle, put it into the cradle. There's nothing to it. Last step, grab the seat. I like to tilt it back, visualize the male connection going into the female, level out the seat, let it drop into place, and make sure it's not gonna rotate unless you use the lever. That's how you know it's secured. Last step, grab the basket, line up the slot here with the hook, drop it right into place, and it's ready to go. All right, so that's gonna wrap up the review video. This is a really easy scooter to work with. It's not really meant for off-roading. However, I mean, look behind me here. We've got tons of scooters by Golden Technologies. They have several different scooters for off-roading, for different applications, for traveling on an airplane. They have some with lithium batteries, with lights, suspension. Again, the one we just reviewed is going to be the lowest price point, the opening price model. So if you want something that's going to be very affordable and dependable, I would consider the Buzzaround LT. When you purchase any product made by Golden Technologies, you get that peace of mind knowing that not only do you get the great warranty, but you also get a 1-year service agreement that is required by every dealer. So you get labor coverage. You don't have to pay for labor if it's a warranty claim that is approved. So you get a lot of peace of mind. We love working with Golden Technologies because they're quick at handling warranty claims. They keep parts readily available, and these scooters are super easy to work on. As a former technician, I could tell you, getting repairs done on these scooters is not going to cost you a lot. It's super quick. We get them turned around very quickly. So if you want to learn more about this product or any of the other Golden Technology scooters, give our non-commissioned sales experts a call. They'd love to answer any questions that you have. Also, check out our playlist that shows you all the other scooters by Golden. We have videos for each and every single one of these models. Again, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day. Bye.
Before you go, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search for Mobility Direct, and hit the subscribe button. You can also enable notifications. That way you get notified whenever we release new videos just like this one. Our YouTube channel is organized into convenient playlists ranging from repair videos, review videos, unboxing videos, and we're constantly making epic videos. So make sure you go on over to our YouTube channel, check out our videos, leave a comment if you have any questions. We reply to all of our comments. We would also appreciate it if you like the video. And by the way, don't forget, you can claim a copy of our free catalog. Just go to our website and then click on the green button at the top of every page. Just fill out that short form. You'll get one in the mail within 2 weeks. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.